Welcome to the Anime Syndicate podcast. As you know, I am your host, Frank, and we had a stipulation last episode. And for the next so often, it's going to just be me for now, since Josh broke the deal. So, now I'm just messing with you guys. I'm joined here with Josh.
Yo.
And special guest, Rueben.
Sup?
And we are here to discuss Season 1 of Overlord. But before we get started, Josh, was I right?
I'm not going to say you were right, but it's not bad.
Your eyes twitching as you said that.
It's not bad. It's pretty, okay. It's pretty all right. It's pretty, so you want to listen to a pretty all right podcast about wrestling, do you? No, it's pretty good. I'm pretty, I watched the first episode and I said, all right, I'm in.
Are you sports entertained, as you like to say?
I'm highly sports entertained by this fucking show. But before we get into that, I would just like to say to all of the agents out there, if you want to listen to not just this, but a host and multitude of our other podcasts, you can find them on GameRageMagazine.com. You can find our geopolitics podcast and current events central intelligence podcast. We have a music one called All Gas No Trash. We have the Game Rage Movies and TV, where we talk about all kinds of
we didn't change the
shows
name on
and
that
shit.
one.
Well, yeah, we haven't come up with a better one yet because we're dumb. So
I think I have a couple.
all right, well, we'll workshop them and see what happens. But
If I say I have a couple, I'm going to punch you in the dick until you fucking fix it.
oh, all right. So you have no ideas that you're just gonna keep punching me in the dick.
I just want to punch you in the dick.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, so yeah, you can follow. You can go there, check out all of our other podcasts, and then you can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, and you can also follow us on Twitter if you like that one at Game Rage Mag. So, anyways, all right, cheap plug out of the way. So, did we want to before we get into the Overlord? Do you want to try those things first?
Yeah, so
All right. So, go ahead and explain while I grab them.
So, we decided to go to 99, was it Ranch Market or whatever?
Yeah.
What's it called?
99 Ranch Market.
Yeah, okay. Because Josh saw
It's called.
Sorry, it's called
It's called the Propitious Mango Ice Cream something. It's like got white chocolate. It's like looks like a teardrop. I don't know. Have you seen those, Ruben?
I have not heard of it.
All right, so it's like this little thing. It's like a little cup, and then it has this little stick. It's got like a wooden stick, and it's got this teardrop shaped ice cream. It's mango ice cream, and it's a hard white chocolate. You remember the shit you used to put on ice cream that would make it hard?
The
magic shell. It's I think it's like that, but it's white chocolate on the outside. And I saw it on the stupid internet, and everybody fucking says it's the most amazing shit ever.
So we went there. They didn't have it.
Yeah, of course they didn't fucking have it.
But we did see, because it's an Asian market, we saw a bunch of Japanese things that we haven't had tried yet.
Yeah.
And one of them being, I don't want to mispronounce it because it sounds too close to another Japanese
It's called
food.
taiyaki.
Yeah, because I keep saying takoyaki, which is the squid balls.
Yeah. So it's taiyaki, which is a Japanese frozen wafer sandwich, which is for some reason in the shape of a fish. It's a Monaka wafer. I don't know what the fuck that is. Vanilla flavored cream, sweet azuki bean paste, and chocolate coating. So this should hopefully be pretty good. Maybe we should save this for the end because this is probably going to be the last thing.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling that.
So hold on, before we get to that, in honor of the greatest uncle in television history, we decided to grab these little jasmine green tea drinks.
Yeah.
In honor of Uncle Iroh.
Yeah. Good old Uncle Iroh.
Because jasmine tea was always his favorite.
Yeah. So.
And then we'll save that one for next.
we'll do this one next. We won't even say what it is yet because it's. Oh yeah, that's a crack of the Ito N jasmine green tea unsweetened. Let's give it a little. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
You know what's awesome is there are 0 calories in this.
Yeah,
can.
because it's tea.
That's pretty awesome. I think, damn, these are pretty good, man. Too bad they don't sell these in like a bulk format, like at Sam's. Oh, maybe Costco has them because they have a bunch of.
Yeah, that's just refreshing.
Yeah, it's really refreshing.
That is refreshing. All right,
so we saved the good one first and the best one for last.
Yeah. And
now that's
Jesus Christ.
I've seen this a lot. I never thought I was gonna try it, but here we go.
All right, so this is from a company called Latte or Lot. It's called Milky's. It's a milk and yogurt flavored soda. And the worst part is on the translation on the bottom, where it normally tells you like the flavor of soda, all it says is new feeling of soda beverage. That's what it says. And
no.
I don't know how I feel about this, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm a little scared. I'm a little fucking scared. Yeah, let's Rochambeau this to see who has to go
Its
first.
color also doesn't.
It's
help
also
us.
it also
Cum.
literally it looks like cum. It looks like someone's been jerking off into a bottle and just saving it, because it is this is going to be terrible.
Rochambeau.
All right. Wait. Rock, paper, scissors,
right.
shoot. Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shit.
Fuck.
All right.
All right, so he gets to go last. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck.
All right, you're first, Josh.
Damn it. All right. Here we go. So let's get the little. Oh, nice little hiss. That registered well on the.
That's what it is.
No, nice little hiss there. This ASMR.
Hey, let's get this on the table. Let's get this on the plate. Nice.
All right.
Oh, who's that from again? MRE Steve?
Yeah. Steve 1989 MRE
Yeah.
or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna give it a smell first, just to. Okay, I'll tell you what. It doesn't smell bad. Like, it smells. It has like a citrusy kind of smell to it.
Yeah.
Like, it just smells like Sprite almost.
Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to smell, so I can't smell it.
Okay, well, here we go. That's actually pretty fucking good.
Really?
It tastes like Sprite.
No way.
I'm gonna take another hit of this to make sure I'm not like having a stroke or something. Hold on. Yeah, it just kind of tastes like Sprite. It's very flat. It's like a flat Sprite. Because everyone on the internet says it tastes like ass.
What the fuck?
It doesn't taste like milk or yogurt.
It doesn't taste like Sprite. It just tastes like, I don't know what it tastes like. It just tastes like,
I feel like it tastes like Sprite. It's not bad though.
it tastes like the bubbly feeling of Sprite, but it doesn't have the flavor of the Sprite.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very sweet.
Yeah. And sour.
Yeah,
I think
at the same time. Maybe that's the yogurt part. What?
I feel like I had this flavor before, or tasted this flavor before on a candy, but I can't pinpoint it.
You know what it probably is?
What?
No, because that's just way sweeter. I was gonna say like milk tea and stuff, but
Oh, yeah, that is a lot sweeter.
yeah.
I have to say, I'm very surprised. Mm-hmm. Because you were saying that everybody was saying that thing tastes like shit, right?
No, everybody that was like American, but like I've had people who have been living in Japan say it was good, and I had people outside of the United States were saying that it tastes pretty
So,
good.
do you think that? What do you think it tastes? How is it?
I don't know. It like Ruben said, it reminds me of something, but I just can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. All right.
All right, now we're gonna try these ice creams.
This looks fucking so. This looks
what
so,
if this ends up being the worst thing ever?
Oh my god, it probably will be. Why would they make it a fish though? Like I don't look at fish and think dessert. Like that's the problem.
It's Japan, dude.
I guess, but it's very weird. All right, well,
bottoms up.
Bottoms up. That's fucking delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
I just want to try this the bean paste by itself.
Man, there's chocolate at the bottom.
Oh man, that stuff. The sweetness actually is that red bean.
Really get some of that
Let me
too.
try. Oh man, you're right. That vanilla cream is actually really not that sweet at all. It's that bean
it's that
taste giving
bean.
it. Holy shit!
That's really good.
This is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Man. All right, so you know what's funny?
What?
The wafer, it's like an ice cream cone. It's like a flat ice cream cone. That's really good. All right. I have to say, pleasantly surprised about the milk tea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I will
Buy it on my
own, but I mean, it wasn't bad. It tasted. I don't know if it was good, but it definitely wasn't bad. I mean, I could drink it.
Yeah.
For the calories and the amount of sugar that's in that shit, it's not worth it. But this is good, man. There's only 90 calories in one of these little fucking things.
Wait, the ice cream is only 90 calories?
Yep, that one piece is 90 calories.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Is that something you buy on your own?
I'd buy these on my own. Yeah, these taiyaki Japanese frozen wafer sandwich. What does this say? Oh shit, we should have looked.
What did it say?
It says on the top, a wink on your taiyaki is a sign of good luck.
Oh, I didn't look.
Neither did I. I didn't even see that.
I was so much of a fat ass.
Me too. Oh, man. Let's see. These two didn't have it.
No, I definitely remember. I noticed a wink.
Damn. No good luck.
Oh, I was saying, oh, yeah.
I got one over here.
I don't know if you wanted a drink or not.
Oh, that's delicious.
Now, should we break into our other beverages?
Oh yeah, we should. The memories of our childhood.
Yep.
Now these are not necessarily Japanese.
I don't know if you had this as a kid because your mom was very like anti-sugar. But this is adult versions of it.
Have you ever had Sunny D?
Oh, I loved Sunny D.
All right, well then you're gonna love these because this is Sunny D vodka seltzers, man.
You can. Since you're driving, but we're gonna be here for a bit. I think you should just stick to one.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty low alcohol volume, and they're also sugar free and gluten free.
Oh, this also reminds me. Apparently, Arizona started selling hard
Yeah,
beer
I
as
know,
well.
but they don't sell them in California.
Oh yeah, that's whack. Okay, so
But I know that they started selling the Stater Brothers.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's Arizona alcohol in Stater Brothers right now.
oh my
Do you have
god,
your keys to the building?
let's go.
Yeah, we just saw one in the back room earlier.
All right, so there's 4, I guess, regular flavored, and then there's orange pineapple and orange strawberry. So what does everybody want to try?
I'll take a regular.
Regular? What about you, Ruben?
What were the flavors again?
Orange strawberry, orange pineapple, and then the regular like Sunny D flavor, which is tangy orange.
I'll give this orange strawberry a try.
Orange strawberry? All right, that's orange strawberry. And then I'm going to try the pineapple one, I guess, just to fucking make it so we each have one of each. All right. Oh, wait, that's not one. That would have pissed me off. All right, let's give it a little hiss here. Oh, god damn it, Ruben! Ruben, costing us money immediately by fucking getting it all over the fucking... Yeah, just get it off. That's fine.
Fine, just don't say any peas to it.
Oh, shit, that's good, man. This orange pineapple one.
Yep.
Mmm.
Right.
Delicious.
Oh, the strawberry is really good too.
All right, here, we'll pass them all around. We're just going to fucking...
Hold on. Yeah, I'll try yours.
God damn, that regular one is delicious.
I really like this one.
That's a strawberry one?
The one you had. That's yours.
Give him the regular one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is orange strawberry. Mine's over there.
This is yours? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is pineapple.
Yeah, it's mine. This one's pretty good, the strawberry.
I like that one.
It's a little strong on the strawberry, but...
Yeah.
All right.
Review time over. Now for the next review.
Now that we've done and reviewed the food...
So, Josh,
Yeah.
are you ready to accept your new Lord and Savior, Bone Daddy?
Bone Daddy? Is that what he's called on the internet?
One of the many things.
Bone Daddy. All right. So, Overlord, season 1. So far, I did watch the whole thing. I watched all 13
Season 1.
episodes of season 1. And I started getting into season 2, but just so everybody knows, the way that probably we're going to end up doing this is we're going to do season 1 today. And then in another couple episodes from now, we'll do episode 2 because I'll have finished season 2, I mean. And then we're going to do season 3 and we'll do all seasons. And then hopefully when the movie comes out in English, we're going to go, obviously see the movie. So,
Well, you still need to see the other movies too.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll do, you know what? We'll do those too. We'll do the movies as well, the other ones.
All right.
So let me see. Is it still dry?
Yeah.
As long as it's not wet on the inside, then you can stick it back in.
try
There.
it.
All right.
In and out.
All right, cool. Well, then stick it back on.
In and out.
In and out.
That's what a burger's all about.
Actually, it should be like, that's because what a burger's a piece of shit.
In comparison.
Yeah, in comparison. Anyways. And
Hey, it's better than McDonald's.
I'll fight you on that. Okay, I'll fight anybody about that.
Hey, it's better than McDonald's.
True. That's true.
It's on par with Burger King.
Yeah. I think Burger King might actually be a little bit better. But anyways, all right, besides the point. We're here to talk about anime. And we're also here to talk about Overlord season 1, right?
Season 1.
So, how do you want to do this?
I don't know. How do you want to do this? You're the main one to watch this because you're the one that's fresh solid. Me and him have seen the whole thing.
All right, you know what? This is what we'll do. We'll go over and we'll kind of just recap the episodes and then just discuss them, I guess.
Kind of like how we did it. Kind of like we did our Hello Boss.
Yeah. All right, so let me find the season 1.
Shit, I still get to watch that. Damn.
What, you haven't watched Has Been Hotel?
It has been a hell of a boss. I keep forgetting to watch those.
Okay. Well, you should, because they're fucking awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you should listen to the Game Rage Movies and TV podcast, where me and Frank talked about season 1 and season 2 of Hell of a Boss and season 1 of Has Been Hotel.
You should watch them all because we're going to do an episode where we rank the songs.
Oh, yeah, you should. You should watch them because then we're going to rank. Yeah, and then you could be on that episode with us. All right. So, Overlord, season 1, episode 1, End and Beginning, which I thought was a very fitting title for an episode. And by the way, I would like to just preface again this whole thing with, just so people know, I watched it in English. Okay.
So did I.
I ain't reading. All right.
I watched it in English too because I love the voice actor for Ainz is actually some guy that was. What's up?
Yeah, keep going. You're good.
If I remember correctly, he voiced a character. He voiced Cooler, I think, for Team 4-Star.
Oh.
So I started watching it for him because of him in English. That's why.
Huh.
Kind of like Edward Bosco from The Unexpectables is the reason why I watched Has Been Hotel, because he was the voice of Alistair in the pilot.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, episode 1 kind of starts off with Momonga, Bone Daddy, as he's referred to on the internet.
Well, yeah.
He's sitting in there.
His original name was his original name Momon? Or Momongan?
Momonga was his original name, and then he's in charge of Ainz Ul Gown. Fuck, how do you say it?
Ainz Ul Gown.
Ainz Ul Gown, right? That's how you say it.
Ainz Ul Gown.
Ainz Ul Gown. Okay, so he changes his name to the guild because that's the guild name.
Because he wants everybody, if there are other players, he wants them to be able to recognize his name because they were the top guild and the most hated guild.
Right. So then he's like, oh shit, if anybody will know. Wait, okay, well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So yeah. So that's his original character name is Momonga, and it's a DMMORPG called Yggdrasil, which Yggdrasil
Wasn't it a V?
No, it's a dive MMORPG.
Oh yeah, that's right. They call it because
a dive massively multiplayer online.
Because they were called VR MMORPGs in SAO.
Yeah. So now they're just called Dive, which I'm assuming. And
Did you watch SAO?
ACO, what's sorry?
Sword Art
Online.
No, I still have to watch that one too. Damn.
Oh man, you should watch it because it's so good. But
it gets good, and then it gets real bad.
Yeah,
and then it gets really mid.
Really mid.
That's what happened to oh my god, what's the anime? The 7 Deadly Sins.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was called on Netflix.
It was really good, and then got bad, and then got
really
mid.
good. Then really good. Then amazingly good. And then what the fuck? And then what the fuck? And then who the hell asked for your son? We don't care.
And then mid.
No, it was never mid.
Never mid. Damn.
There's this character in it called oh my god, Escanor.
Mm-hmm.
Because each one of the main characters is a representative of the Deadly Sins.
Okay.
And he's the sin of pride. And this motherfucker is prideful.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the show, their main villains were the demons.
Uh-huh.
And they had the 11 commandments were their main generals.
Yeah.
I forgot what Escarota's commandment was. But basically, if you harbor hate to someone, it makes you unable to fight. It makes you weak. You just can't get up and fight. And everybody hated this guy because he killed the main character. And literally everyone's like, damn it, I can't avenge him if I can't fight. Like, they're all fucking crawling.
Yeah.
And fucking Escort just starts walking up to him. It's like, why would I feel hate for someone so much weaker than me?
Oh, damn. Brutal.
He's like the best character. He's the only reason to watch that show.
Yeah.
And literally, spoilers, when he dies, I stopped watching the show.
God damn it, Frank. Now I'm not going to watch the show.
Yeah, you are.
I won't.
Yeah, you will.
I won't.
Big old anime titties.
I'm in. I just watched all the episodes.
Not only big old anime titties on a regular girl, and I mean a bunch of regular girls.
But on an anime girl.
On anime girls, yeah. But not besides that, but big old anime titties on a giant.
That sounds like the greatest thing I may have ever seen or heard of.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, and don't forget the freaking how skinny the one suit is during her rear end.
What?
Oh, don't forget, and also it rides up on her too. So it's a big ass as well.
And she also has a fat ass.
Big titties and fat asses.
Sounds like
it's right up my alley.
And to be even more up your alley, she's in love with a fairy who's about this tall.
Oh, sounds like it's going right up my alley.
Oh, I think he's a redhead too.
Oh, he's redhead too, yeah.
Wow, right up my alley. My alley is going to be so lubricated from fucking watching this show.
But anyway, I'm just saying because I was just all things saying about best character introductions.
Yeah.
And nobody was mentioning him, and I was pissed.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, back to fucking what is
Bone
it called?
Daddy.
Overlord. Bone Daddy. Okay, so it's called Yggdrasil, and it's
The game,
It's
yeah.
all capitalized when they show it, but like they don't ever explain if it's an acronym or like why the fuck it's called Yggdrasil.
Yeah, the game itself is no longer relevant to the story.
Right, yeah.
Which is unique in like games like Dot Hack,
Yeah.
SAO.
Because you're in the game, whereas this
One, the game is literally the world.
So basically, he got transferred into his game character, and the game characters got transferred into another world.
Another world. It's a double isekai.
Yeah, which makes it not an isekai because it cancels itself out.
No, because he's still not in his original world.
Yeah, but he's not himself either.
Yeah, he is.
No, so it doesn't count. So it's not an isekai.
It's still his character.
Yeah, but it's not himself. He's not. It's not
So-
him. So he's not there. It's just his brain. Doesn't count.
He's trying to find every fucking loophole not to admit that this is an isekai.
Okay, Ruben, just so you know, I fucking hate isekai. I hate it. I think there's too many of them, and I think they should fuck off with it, which is why I didn't want to watch this show. But Frank finally broke me down and told me that it's the greatest thing ever, and I need to watch it. So I said, okay, and I watched it. And while it's not the greatest thing ever, it is the best isekai other than SAO that I've ever
Because
seen.
you've only seen one.
No, I've seen SAO and its spin-offs and, the slime one. We watched some slime.
Oh, you didn't. You only saw clips.
Okay,
Only thing
I didn't need to watch the whole show because I saw enough clips. But anyways, so that's why we're having this whole thing because I hate isekai. I hate that concept. I think it's stupid as shit.
He's watched a lot of isekai that he's not going to recognize.
Okay,
as
like
isekai.
what?
Digimon?
Doesn't count. I was a kid. Go ahead. Next one. Give me the next one.
SAO?
Okay, I admitted to that one. I admitted and said that I have seen that, and yes, it is definitely an SA or SAO
I
is
forgot there
definitely.
was another one that you were fighting me tooth and nail for.
Oh well, it's too late now.
Whatever.
We're waiting.
I'll come up with it.
Okay, all right. Anyways, so yes, I hate isekai, but this one so
it's not
far
that
is
he
pretty good.
hates isekai. Is that he's being stubborn, is refusing to accept that there are good isekais.
Yeah, because I hate isekais because I think they're all bad.
That's like saying there's too many cartoons. So I'm not gonna watch Steven Universe. I'm not gonna watch.
But there aren't too many cartoons.
Are there?
There are
hundreds of
too many. There are too many isekais.
But that's like saying the same thing.
When I go on Crunchyroll, and sorry for those of you listening, because I know you probably wanted to hear us talk about Overlord. We'll fucking get to that, okay? But every time I look on fucking Crunchyroll and it's telling me the new shit, new spring or whatever season we happen to be in, right? New spring anime simulcast.
Okay.
It's every single fucking one of them is a goddamn isekai.
So do you hate the big three because there's just so many goddamn shonens out there?
No, because shonens would be original now because there's too many goddamn isekais.
There is so many more shonens to fucking isekai. It's not even funny.
Yeah, but shonen is a concept that is not as, what's the word I'm looking for? Restrictive.
It's still a fucking genre.
No, isekai is a genre of a subgenre.
How is it a subgenre?
It is not its own fucking genre.
How is it not?
Because it's just fucking not. It's time travel. It's that's the main genre.
What's that time travel?
Teleportation.
Where the fuck is time travel coming in?
Okay, if you are going into a different fucking dimension, you are for sure at a different time period. So you are not.
How's that time travel?
It's time travel. It's time
not.
travel / teleportation, whatever. Isekai is, I reincarnate as a slime or I reincarnate as a refrigerator. That's
All
why
right,
that
so
fucking
then-
anime
okay,
that we were
then-
going to do.
Then say, if you hate isekais, then say you hate SAO.
I don't hate SAO.
Say you hate Gate.
We didn't
Say
finish
you
it.
hate Gate.
We didn't finish it.
Say you hate Gate.
I can't say that because we didn't finish it. I can't
Well,
also say that we like
You
it.
didn't finish fucking Overlord. You didn't finish SAO.
I finished SAO.
No, yeah, yeah.
I finished Sword Art Online.
You did not finish the Alcatrazian, whatever.
Alicization?
Yes.
I don't need to because I saw the entire story play out of Kirito and all that shit in the beginning, and that was it. That's all I need to see. The first 2 or 3 seasons.
So you didn't watch it. Yeah, you can say you love it.
I love that. Yes.
So you can't say. So then say
Say what?
you hate Gate.
I'm not going to say I hate Gate because I don't know if I hate it or if I love it.
But you didn't finish SAO, but you know you love it.
I did finish. I finished what it was meant to be, which was that original storyline. All the other shit was just extra.
So then, because it's extra, then would you hate it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't say.
Gun Gale Online?
I watched that, and I thought that was fine. It had guns. I like guns.
What was the name of the other one? The one with the pink girl?
I don't remember. But anyways, wasn't that Gun Gale? Was she
Gun
pink?
Gale Online was the second season of SAO. When they go to the gun world. The other one I'm trying to fucking remember is with the girl who wears nothing but pink. And she fights with a P90 that she calls P90-chan.
P90-chan. Oh, P90-chan.
Anyway.
All right. Anyway.
Wait, actually, going back on the whole freaking you saying time travel and going other words like isekai, or just rather that, then does that mean the entire Chunk Saga and Dragon Ball Super is an isekai since they travel in time to another universe to fight a person who's in another Goku's body?
Yes, that would be an isekai. However, the anime itself was not. That wasn't the concept of the whole fucking anime. That was a storyline. So that's not an isekai.
Do you hate that storyline?
No, because it's not an isekai.
But it's a main part of the.
It's not. But yeah, okay. It's just a story element, but it's not the main focus of the story.
It was for Z when because that's what changed Vegeta.
An isekai done with characters that we know and love is probably going to be great. But an isekai done with, oh, I got reincarnated as a slime. Oh, here I came back as a traffic cone.
If you keep talking shit on
here
slime,
I came back
I'm
as a
gonna kill
fucking.
you.
I fucking hate that show.
You haven't seen it to hate
I know,
it.
and I hate it.
You haven't seen it
I
to
hate it. I hate the concept.
It's literally the next one you're going to watch after Overlord.
Oh, fuck, I hate isekai. I don't want to watch that show.
You're going to watch it and you're going to love it. Right, Will?
Yeah.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Shion. Her tits are bigger than this fucking table.
That's some big tits.
And her favorite thing is to hold the slime like this. And every time he moves.
Oh, flappity flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Maybe I'll watch that one
And
after.
it has some sick ass combat.
I
And
do like sick ass combat.
And you know all the shit that Ainzogul was doing, all the mind games he's playing?
Yeah.
It's on overdrive because it's him being like, oh, cool. I'm a cute little slime and blah, 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 blah. Oh, by the way, while you were having this cute conversation with me, I took over your country.
Okay, here's the deal. I will never admit that I like isekai. I may like isekai things, but I don't like isekai as a genre.
So
these things are the exceptions to the rule.
Does that mean you will always love professional wrestling, but hate anything that isn't exactly professional wrestling?
No, I can love professional wrestling, but hate certain things that are in professional wrestling. Like I can love WWE, but hate all other professional wrestling.
But you don't.
Right, but I could.
But that's my point. Is what I'm saying is
that's how this is with isekai. I hate
with WWE,
isekai.
You love WWE, right?
Sure, yeah. I love professional wrestling.
Okay. But and you've been on record on this.
Mm-hmm.
But do you like a six-sided ring?
I don't. I think it's fucking stupid.
So, that doesn't mean I hate. In no universe are you ever going to join a product that has a six-sided ring.
I would never do it.
Okay. So then, do you like lucha libre?
I do like lucha libre.
Midget wrestling.
I love midget wrestling.
Now, I'm not talking about midget wrestling done through Mexican wrestling where they actually repeat it. I'm talking about Vince McMahon. I hate short people and they're here for a joke wrestling.
Sometimes that's funny. I have to be honest.
But not fucked up.
I'm not saying it's not fucked up. I'm just saying sometimes it is funny.
So you're okay with it?
Sure.
Because it makes you laugh. It's okay.
Absolutely.
So when something makes you laugh in an isekai, it's not okay.
No, it's okay. I'm okay with that. But I still hate isekai. Listen, things that I hate can also be funny. Like, for example, like if I hated Chappelle's show, let's say, and then, which is not true, but let's say I did.
The Russian government military.
That's a pretty funny joke.
You hate or love it?
I hate it, but I can like certain things that are inside of it.
That's what I'm saying. So you hate Russian things when it comes to the military and the government.
Sure. Not all things, though. I can like things.
But you will get the hardest of ons for an AK-47.
Yeah. And that's totally acceptable. You're proving my point, Frank. You're proving my point. That's okay to hate things, but also like there's exceptions to the rule.
Okay, but if you're willing, if you're saying there's exceptions to the rule for your hate, so why is it that you can't give any isekais a chance?
Because I am stubborn and I am an asshole, so I don't like to do those things.
It's like you admit that there are things in isekai you like, but you won't give isekai a chance
Correct.
for you to like it.
Correct.
You're just a hypocrite.
I never said I wasn't, for the record.
That is true. Okay,
all right,
back
to Bone Daddy. Okay, so anyways, so they're in this fucking RPG. It's closing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
I'm just enjoying watching the bickering.
It's not bickering. How dare you?
It's bickering,
bitch. Anyways,
everybody says we bicker like a married couple.
I mean, well, we basically have been married for over 20 years, so.
Yeah, really, we never lived together.
I mean, we might as well have.
What, the most time we've ever spent together was a week? And that was because of, no, it wasn't even a week. It was like 3 days. That was mini boot camp.
No, we've been to Vegas and we went to Vegas for like a week.
We went to Vegas for about 4 days.
5 days?
No, we came back on the 5th day.
Whatever.
Jesus Christ. We do argue for everything.
Whatever. Anyways, so
in this first episode,
Bone Daddy.
In this first episode, he's lamenting because the game Yggdrasil is shutting down. Kind of like Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
And so he's
after 12 years. They spent 12 fucking years, man. Like he says, taking time off from work just to grind in the game, dude. Like, that's fucking dedication. And then that going away, that would be sad as fuck, man. Like,
not only that, but then everybody in the guild just left.
Yeah, like he was the only one left, basically. And then one other dude.
But he just came there to say bye to him.
Right. Yeah, that was all he did, was just came to say bye. So he logged back in once. So he wanted to be there when the servers turned off. Kind of like when they shut off the Halo 3 servers and there were guys that were still in there. And there was some glitch where like they couldn't shut it down.
Because there were players active.
Because there was an active player. So there was one guy that ended up staying in there for like 4 months. Left his Xbox on. Yeah, I think it was like a long time.
I think it was only hours, like because they forced him to log out.
I don't think so, man.
Anyways,
go ahead. So he's in there right as the time is clicking down.
He's playing around with the NPCs that they all created.
Yeah.
And then rewrite some things for Alberto.
Yeah, Alberto, which is one of their. She's like the chief of their protection.
Going back to the last joke of our Trump joke that we made last 2 weeks ago. With the biggest of anime titties.
With the biggest of the anime titties, which I would like to say, we used that as the clip, and TikTok censored us.
Yeah, I figured.
TikTok muted the audio because it said it detected sexual harassment. And I was like, so I filed a thing saying like, what is sexually harassing about this? And they responded with, I think it was the Trump impersonation. So because it's like, anything that Trump says is considered sexual harassment, apparently. So
I mean,
right. So I guess they just were like, "Nah, you can't do that." And so I was like, whatever. Every other social media platform didn't give a shit.
Oh well, the Chinese government doesn't believe in free speech. Who would have known?
Bullshit. They say that it's bullshit. But anyways, go ahead.
So he changes the a personality. Sorry, he adds a personality trait to Alberto.
Here, you want another one?
I'm so tricky about.
All right, try Tangy Orange. You're gonna drive him home. Just FYI.
Okay.
Just FYI, Ruben. You all right?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just choking on some bullshit.
Oh, yeah. So anyways, he changes Alberto's settings to be madly in love with Momonga as a joke. Like, he's just fucking around.
Which is a theory that I want to bring up.
Okay.
But I can only bring it up with Ruben. So I might bring it up later.
Okay.
But fuck it, I don't care if you find out. Do you remember in season 3 when he went on that revenge trip?
Revenge trip for
because they kidnapped that one girl?
it's been a while since I've seen it. It was that blonde girl. No.
Yeah, the one that Sebas was protecting.
Yeah, the butler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that Alberto got mad at him for doing that? For like a split of a second. That she thought that was a weak thing for him to do. There's a theory saying that because he put in the thing that he's madly in love, that she is madly in love with Momoma, but he changed his name to Aizon Ghoul.
Oh.
So is it that she's not going to be in love with him anymore?
I would say no, because then that would have been from the beginning. Because when he changed his name right at the beginning.
It's slowly happening.
Maybe. Is there another one that's going to come in named Momonga?
Doubt it, but I don't know. That's just an interesting theory. Home cooked Mexican food.
That's so good, man. Shout out to Ruben's mom,
My sister.
Frank's sister, for hooking it up.
Technically your sister now too.
Technically, but man, these burritos are delicious.
We're not even hungry.
I know. Yeah, we ate fucking pizza before this, and I'm not even hungry, and I can't stop eating these. So,
Shit.
anyways, back to so the server shuts down, and he's like, "What the fuck? I'm still here." So he's trying to figure out like what's going on.
And none of the game functions are working.
None of the game functions work.
And then the scariest of all, the NPC starts talking.
Yeah, and he's like, "What the fuck is happening?" So he basically is like, "Dude, I need to fucking figure out like what is going on."
And worst of all, he has no dick.
Oh yeah, yeah, he has no dick. She's madly in love with him and wants to just service him at all times, and he has no dick, which that sucks.
Not just her. There are other fucking baddies that want his dick.
That's true.
And not so much baddies, but
Anyway, so basically in this first episode, he's just basically trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So he says, all right, I need to figure out how shit works here in this, wherever the fuck we are, and go from there.
yeah, because they're not in the world of Idrisil.
Right. He figures that out. So then he calls all the floor guardians to meet him in the arena. And that's basically where he moves into the next episode.
Well, before that, we get introduced to the two worst tropes. Two of the worst tropes in anime combined into one. Fucking lolis. And I want to say it's a bad thing, but something that makes me very uncomfortable. You know what's funny? I've had other animes do this and didn't make me uncomfortable. It just made me uncomfortable with these ones. Is the whole cross-dressing.
Oh.
With Aura and
with the twins or whatever they are.
The two dark elves.
yeah, was it Aura and
Fuck, what was the other one's name?
whatever.
Aura Bella Fiora and Mare Bella Fiora.
There we go.
Yeah, so the boy wears a skirt and the girl wears pants.
With pants, yeah.
Which normally wouldn't piss me off, but it pisses me off because they're fucking lolis.
Well, that and they look identical, so it's also hard. I also get confused as to who the fuck is who.
That's why the skirt and the pants is what helps you.
And the fact that they're all elves, which means they probably like much more ordered than they actually look. Is just
Well, that's the same thing with what's her name, the other Loli who's in love with him.
The vampire?
She's a vampire, so she's okay. Yeah, that's how you justify it. Is like, oh, she's 1,000 years old, but she's like looks 12. Like,
it's just a whole mess.
Yeah.
I also didn't like that. But I was like, okay, great. His other love interest is a lolly.
But you know what the worst part is?
What?
As you probably can now agree to, they actually might be some of the best characters in the show.
Oh yeah, like towards the end of the season when she has that issue. Well, we'll talk about it when she gets fucking.
Those three are probably some of the best. No, that's not right because Kokaitis is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, yeah, I fucking love that dude.
The character development that he has in season 2. Well, we're not there yet, but
And then even though he doesn't have character development, I just love this guy too. Is oh my god, I can't remember his name. The Demiurge.
oh yeah,
Oh, the demon, right?
the demon one, yeah.
I like him a lot too, but I think out of the Floor Guardians, Kokaitis.
Kakutis? No, not Kakutis.
Kokaitis.
Kokaitis, there we go.
Yeah.
Is my favorite character.
Yeah. So basically, you kind of get them in these first 2 episodes. You kind of get to just meet all the floor guardians, basically. Yeah, go for it. You get to meet them, and then you kind of see a little bit about what they're about. Not really. You start to get the sense of what their designations are, of like their specialties and stuff, and then you get to see how they made the floor guardians, right? So it's like the first floor through the what is there 9?
No, there's
8.
There's hundreds.
Oh, so they're like the bosses.
These are
You didn't close the door. Oh, all right.
The Floor Guardians that we saw.
Okay, these are melting, by the way, so you want to put them in the freezer?
Let's just eat it. Just eat the other one. There's only one left.
Okay.
So the Floor Guardians we see are the strongest ones. Because the other ones still had duties to run that. What they do, not only do they protect the floor, their floor, but they also have duties to run. What's the name of their temple thing?
The Nazarick.
Nazaruk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So those 13 that we saw were the ones that were not only the strongest, but the ones that could.
They're like the command staff as well, right? Yeah. For lack of a better They're like the generals.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we get to kind of meet them all and see what's going on, and then essentially we get to see that happen, and he's just kind of trying to survey and learn about the world around him. So and that's kind of like the first 2 episodes, and then when we get into episode 3, the Battle of Karn Village, that's when what's his name, Bone Daddy, fucking. When does he change his name? It's after this, right?
It's the second episode.
It's the second episode. So he changes his name.
Episode.
Okay, yeah. So he changes his name from Momonga to Ainzal Goon, which is the name of the guild, because that's the specific purpose of why he wants to do that. So that if anyone else fucking, because he realizes the Temple of Nazariq has been transported somewhere. They don't know where exactly, but they know that it's been transferred to another something. And so now he's figuring out that certain things from the game are transferring over into this world.
Yeah.
And so he wants to go start doing reconnaissance out and find out, okay, what the fuck is out there? So that's kind of episode 3. He finds they uses this magical mirror that he has to kind of like, it's like a drone mirror or some shit, like you can see shit. And so basically he uses it to see that there's this village that's under attack. And it's these knights from someplace. We don't know where they're from at first. So then he just kind of says whatever. But then one of his guildmates called Touch Me, which like what a great fucking gamer tag. Touch Me. I imagine that's like one of the most powerful guild members is like you can't they're probably like super speed, right? That's probably like what their specialty is like they're the fast one. So it's like either that or they're super high defense. So it's like, oh, go ahead and touch me. You're not gonna do anything. Like I figure that's why they were called. But so then he decides, man, I owe a debt to this one person for something. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to save this village.
Yeah, just like live in his what was it the word I'm looking for? In his ideals,
Yeah.
give his ideals a
He's
try.
like, he's the definition of a noble knight.
Right. Yeah.
And the people he created, because each one of them created one of the Floor Guardians, and then each one of them also created a maid or a servant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing too is that when he went into that world, for some reason the Floor Guardians have memories of all the players that
Right. Yeah. They have memories of all their creators or whatever, essentially.
But I was saying, this guy Touch Me made 2. Well, I don't know how many they each made, but the 2 I know off the top of my head is he made Sebes, that butler.
Yeah.
And he also made Kokaitis,
Right.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think it was Touch Me. Yeah, he made Kokaitis.
And they both share in his sense of honor and duty.
Yeah. Kokaitis especially. I mean, both of them really do especially, but Kokaitis really takes the warrior part of that, super seriously.
Yeah, especially in that lizard folk scene.
Yeah, that's in season 2. So we'll get to that eventually. But so then basically he goes there and he sees that this battle's happening. So he says, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna get involved." So he gets involved, and that's when you start to see like a little battle happen. And then that's when he meets what's the name of the fucking those dickheads? The Sane? Is it the Slain? The scripture of the Slain? Is that what it's called?
Sorry, I was mistaken.
The Slain Theocracy. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Slain Theocracy.
God, it's been so long.
Touch Me didn't make Kokaitis. That was Warrior Take Mikikachi. He's
Taki Michikachi, other known as Touch
remember
Me.
in the fight in the end when he fights I can't remember the vampire chick's name.
Shaltir.
Shaltir, yeah.
Remember he
Shaltir Bloodfallen.
Yeah.
What a great fucking name, man. What a great fucking name.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Remember when he's switching between all the weapons of his
one of them. Yeah, that one was the
that was the sword of warrior.
Yeah, all of their super weapons. Yeah.
They only showed them. I don't think they've shown them in the anime, but they mentioned him.
Yeah.
But that was the sword that I think cut her arm off or whatever.
Yeah. So then, basically, we get into episode 4 with this is where you get introduced to this Slain Theocracy, these dickheads, right?
That's the religion.
Yeah, that's like they're the religious cult. That's one of the factions because there are in addition to surveilling and finding out what's fucking around them, they need to figure out, okay, what factions exist or are there any? Like what's going on? So he's basically finds out about these guys and this guy Gazif, is that his name?
Yeah.
Gazif?
Gazif.
Yeah, he's a knight.
He's also a really great character.
He is a good character. What the fuck was he from? Did they say? Did they even say where he's from?
I keep wanting to say the Kingdom of Belmouth, but that's slime.
I don't know, he's from some other kingdom, right?
Yeah.
He's like a general in some fucking army. And so basically the slain theocracy wants to kill his ass. So
can you imagine, man? He'd be such a great warrior. That entire nation
just
comes
wants
up with a plan just to fucking kill you.
Just to kill you, yeah. So basically
Estes Kingdom, that's what it was called.
the Estes Kingdom?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
they become a huge part of the story in
later on?
season 3 and 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So basically Gazif is trying to convince Ainz Al Ghun to fucking like help him. And so he's like, nah, I'm all right. Like, I'm straight. Don't worry about it. You got this. So he gives him this fucking like thing and says, it's a token of your good warriorship and all this stuff. I'm gonna give you this thing. So he gives him this little fucking token
Totem,
thing.
yeah.
Totem. And basically it just turns out that all it was so that he could fucking transport, like switch places with him.
Switch places with him, yeah.
Like immediately. It was like some magical item that he had.
There's a Overlord of Bridge series done by a group called the Numbskulls.
Uh-huh.
When it happened,
Yeah.
the guy says, "Oh yeah, it was a switch thing." Lord Ainz one what was his cover name in this one?
No,
Was it Ainz Al Ghun?
yeah, he went by Ainz Al Ghun at this point.
No, but I'm saying because he used to go by Momon as the warrior. That's right.
That's later on. That's in the next episode, I think, or after
And he
this.
tells him, "Oh yeah, Lord Ainz wanted me to tell you that. How did it feel to get pwned like a punch ass bitch?" He goes, "Oh, that guy," and then it disappeared, and he passes out. He's passed out. Quick, grab his shoes.
Yeah. Fuck. What was that?
I don't know.
Was it just a chair?
Was that invasion?
Is that invasion?
I think the chair got caught.
Oh, all right. So, anyways, basically he switches with them, and then fucking what's his name? The guy who's that what's his name? Lewin, the guy who's in charge of the fucking theocracy, the slain theocracy guys. He fucking does some 7th tier fucking magic on him, and has this power, this super powerful angel thing that comes down, and basically he just fucking like Ainz Al Ghun just laughs at him. And he's just like,
I thought you were a threat.
Yeah, I thought you were a threat. And then he just fucking wipes them out. Like, just fucking, just fucking destroys them. And so then he basically goes back and then he tells everyone he wants to spread his new name around Ainz Al Ghun, and he wants that's when he wants to have this shit happen. So then after this encounter, that's when we get into the next kind of story arc where he needs to really go out and find out how this world works. So he wants to hide his appearance, and he puts on this armor.
But what do you think about that too? The fact that even though he's a spellcaster type,
Yeah.
but because he's max level, his strength is still high enough to be fighting.
Yeah, he's so powerful that he could basically be any fucking class he wants. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. So
Not because he leveled up his strength, because when you level up,
you just level up everything.
all your stats just because you can choose to level up the stats that you choose,
Yeah.
but naturally the other stats also go up
Right.
while you level up.
Yeah.
So just by the token points of his strength going up, just because he leveled up, was more than enough to put him over the majority of people in this world.
Right, yeah. So this is where he goes and he takes
I just love how he just goes with freaking dual great swords.
Yeah.
Dual great swords.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
It's just the freaking complete opposite of an
Two-handed
intelligent
fighting
man.
with great swords, man. That's like unheard of.
That's like the peak of strength build.
Oh yeah.
And this motherfucker who's the ed build does it.
Yeah. And so then he takes Narbriel, which is one of the battle maids. And so they decide to go he takes on the name of Momon, and then he tells her she will go by Nabe. And so that's their like quote unquote human name, so they can join the local adventurers guild in the city of Irantel.
You ran tell.
And so they basically go out and Nabe can't keep her fucking mouth shut. Like, she is the worst person he could have fucking taken because she just gets so pissed because her devotion to him is so great, so that anytime someone says some shit to him, how dare you insult the ruler of Nazareth? And he's like, bitch, slow your roll.
Hey, bitch, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, shut the fuck up.
But shut the fuck up. We're undercover here, all right? You can't be fucking going around blowing our shit up. So basically, they meet up with these guys, this other adventuring group, and this one dude wants to get with Nabe like so hard. He tries so fucking hard, and she basically looks at him and she's like, Master Momon, can I kill this man now? And then he's like, no, let's not do that. And she's like, shame. And then he goes, oh man, a woman's so powerful. I just want to, and this guy like falls deeply in love with her. So then they find out about there's essentially this like necromancer and some fucking I forget what the name is, but that girl, the female assassin chick, Clementine, yeah. That's when we get introduced to her right at the end of this episode.
And fuck that bitch.
Yeah, I agree, man. Fuck that bitch. And so eventually she gets what's coming to her here in the next few episodes.
It's funny, like a lot of the fucking simps love that bitch.
That's because they're simps.
I'm like, bitch. I'm like, dumbass. If you got with this chick, you'd be dead.
Yeah, she would just kill you. She's the definition of one of those Black Widow types of individuals where she would probably bone you and then immediately kill you afterwards.
I don't even think she'll bone you.
She just kill you just for the fuck of it.
Yeah,
she'll kill you, and then in your death boner, she'll get off that way.
Yeah.
So then they all go on this mission where they get hired by Nefria, and is that the guy's name?
Oh, the
Nefria, the potion guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, right. Nefria, is that his name? I think so. So then basically they hire him, or they want to hire just him because he's like the biggest dude. And he's like, oh, well, how about you take... I already promised to go with these guys. You know what
that tastes like?
What?
It tastes like fucking... you ever get the feeling when you want to throw up and you feel nausea? That's what that tastes like. It tastes like nausea.
But it's good.
Yeah.
But it's like good nausea.
Like it feels like the bile when you're about to throw up.
Yeah.
That doesn't taste like that. It feels like that. Because I drank it and I felt like I was getting sick, but then I'm like, no, this tastes good.
Yeah, we're talking about that milk fucking soda.
Kind of, yeah.
Milk and yogurt flavored soda. Jesus Christ. Anyways,
we should try those other like purposely bad ones, like the bacon flavor.
Oh yeah. So then that's when they have this whole mission where they go with this guy so he can get stuff, and basically everybody runs away once Momon starts cutting down all the Gogurs and all the orcs and shit or whatever the fuck they are. Goblins. And so then they're eating dinner with these guys, and I remember they're trying to ask him fucking questions, and he doesn't want to answer them because he's like, fuck, I don't have anything to say. But yeah, she keeps giving shit away, so he's like, no. And they're like, hey, how come you don't take off your helmet when you eat? And he's like,
warrior's promise.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, what did he say? He says, oh, I don't kill anyone. I don't eat with it. I don't eat the same day I kill people or some shit like that. Is like
his religion.
Yeah, it's like his religious. So like, oh, so then he's like, I will retire over here now. So then like he just moves away, and it was pretty fucking funny. So then after that, that's when they find out about the old wise king of the forest. Right? They're fucking told that this wise king exists, and so he's like, fuck yeah, we got to go do this. So they go there and they find the wise king of the forest, which what the fuck is his name? Whiskers or something. What's it called? Yeah, really.
This is like a really weird, cute name.
Oh, Hamske.
Hamske, yeah.
King Hamske. Because he's a fucking hamster. It's a giant hamster
with who's snake tail or
some shit like that.
It's like tail.
Yeah, like an armadillo scoot tail.
Yeah, which he also remembers that one of the guild mates had a hamster like this in real life. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of like, this is interesting.
I don't know if it was in this season, but did you ever see the season where they were talking about the what are they called again? The Supreme Beings is what they call the player characters.
Yeah.
When they were talking about that one of them was a voice actors.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like, and the other one, because they were brother and sisters.
Yeah.
And the brother's like, man, she's in this game too. He goes, what's the big deal?
Oh, I'm trying to jack off to this fucking game.
I'm trying to get into it, and then I can't hear my sister's voice. I'm like, oh, god damn it.
Dude, that would fucking totally ruin it, man.
Right?
That would fucking totally ruin it.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. What if you're fucking and you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm gonna play this fucking hentai game, and all of a sudden you're jerking off and you just hear one of your sisters come on, and you're like, wait, is that? No, stop.
Or you can be the other 38% of America. Oh, I'm into this even better.
Anyone's gonna have sex with my sister, it's gonna be me.
Yeah, all three of us have sisters.
Yeah, I know. Weird. Strange. We only have sisters. None of us have brothers.
Yes, Jose.
It's not a brother. It's his cousin.
It might as well be. It's if me and you were cousins,
Yeah.
we would fully be on brothers.
We're not even blood related, and we're fully beyond brothers at this point.
That's what I'm saying. That would actually solidify it if we were cousins.
Well, anyway,
Plus, he also has that. Plus, there's that forgotten child that we don't talk about.
that's true. The forgotten child.
Nah, you don't have one. I'm joking.
Ruben is the forgotten
do.
child.
I do, but you don't.
Ruben is the forgotten child. It's okay, Ruben. I know. I'm as a fellow forgotten child.
You're really Ruben too. The first one failed.
Yeah, the first one failed, and we had to restart. We had to rebuild him. We said we will make him stronger, faster, smarter, and then you
and then
turned
we
out.
gave up halfway.
But instead, I was built stupider.
Yeah, instead we made you like, he's a little better than the old one.
It was like the episode of Family Guy when they're making fun of the $6 million man.
Oh yeah.
We can make him bigger, better, whatever. Yeah, but I don't want to spend the money. And then the next thing, he has a trash can for a leg, a broom for an arm.
Yeah. It's like the $37 man.
Yeah. Or when they did the Mexican.
Oh yeah.
The $6 million Mexican. He goes, okay, man, so what are my powers? Oh, it's really weird. You're really good at painting my house before next week's meeting.
Yeah. So basically, after this mission that they find out is like, it's just nothing. So he makes the king like his pet. He makes Hamsuke like his pet, basically.
Yeah.
And so, his mount or whatever. And so then,
because he had to register with the guild.
yeah, he has to register with the guild. So then they're like, all right, guys, we got to go because we got to go register.
The whole point of taming him was so he could get recognition and get promoted because he's trying to get up the ranks fast.
Yeah, because he's trying to become like what is the top tier?
I think it's platinum.
Platinum? Yeah.
And no, I think it might have been adamantite.
Because he wants to make money. I think it's adamantite or something like that.
Yes, it was adamantite.
Because he wants to make money. Because he was like, okay, our money is worthless here.
Yeah.
So he's like, we need to make money.
No, it had value in the sense that it was gold,
Right.
but it would raise more questions.
Yeah.
Didn't help. But
So that's why he was saying it's worthless for us to use.
So the whole point of that was hopefully that would help him go up the ranks and get him more worldwide recognition.
Yeah.
But because he's just a fucking pathetic looking thing, nobody believes that it's the ruler of the whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then,
if anything, it actually ruined his street cred.
Yeah, basically. So then basically, that's when you meet Clementine at the end of this episode, when she fucking basically shows up at the end. And that's where in the episode 8, Twin Swords of Slashing Death, as it's called, which is a great name for a fucking episode, which it describes her precisely. This is when the Swords of Darkness are going to try to buy time, his buddies for...
Dude, what a fucking edgelord name for a fucking D&D group.
The fucking Swords of Darkness? Yeah, that is a super edgelord name. So basically...
And then put more information on how freaking horrifying this girl is. Her entire armor is made out of the emblems of the ranked adventurers.
Yeah, it's their little fucking name tags with their rank on it, or the rank tags. Oh my god. I will say that was cool, man. Yeah. That was cool. I was like, oh, this is a bad bitch right here. I was like, she's gonna kill everybody. There's no fucking way. She has all the different fucking levels and shit, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
And like, I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings about her fucking voice actress, because when she does that little like, you're a cheeky little fuck. I really like those cheeky fucks. Like when she goes into like her dark, I don't know. I like it, don't like it. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, something about her voice. Like sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
You said you were watching the English one. You said.
Yeah.
I think probably the Japanese one would have been better for her.
Yeah, I had to see the Japanese version.
Yeah. And so basically, she kills all their buddies. Like she basically kills, I think, all of them, right?
She kills the majority of them and then tortures the girl.
That's right.
You find out is a girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then kills her.
Then kills her. Yeah.
And then to add insult to injury, fucking the necromancer puts a spell on him to resurrect as a trap.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
like, oh no, I have to kill my teammates. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So basically, that's when Ainz Al Ghul gets fucking pissed.
Just call him Lord Nines.
Lord Ainz. Yeah,
Bug
there you go.
Daddy.
That's right. Just call him Ainz.
Yeah.
So
Ball Daddy.
he basically runs over there to try to like help him out, and then he figures out that there's like a bunch of undead or some shit there, and he murders like all of them. And that's when they're like, oh wow, he's only a copper plate and he's killing everybody like this? Huh, that's interesting. So then they get in there and they go to Khajiit. What's that guy's name? Khajiit or some shit? Khajiit, the wizard guy with the dragons, the dude with the dragons, remember?
Oh, the necromancer.
Yeah, the old guy.
Yeah, I don't remember his name because he's so irrelevant.
Yeah, basically he is.
The only reason Clementine is memorable is because she's a crazy bitch.
Yeah, that's true, dude. Okay, so then that's when this whole fight kind of starts.
Mm-hmm.
So Ainz tells fucking Nabe, hey, you need to deal with this fucking guy, and I'm gonna go fucking fight this bitch Clementine. So that's kind of where that episode kind of sort of ends. And then you get the next one, the Dark Warrior, which is mainly it's a back and forth fight between Nabe and that necromancer.
His name is Khajiit. It's literally
Khajiit something, right?
they did just say the Skyrim cat name. Khajiit.
Khajiit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever. That's what we'll call him. So it's Nabe versus Khajiit.
Khajiit as in the cat people, right?
Yeah.
That's what I just said. Yeah,
At
from
least it's
Skyrim.
yeah. So it's Nabe versus
I'll scroll. Sorry, it's not
Yeah.
just Skyrim.
So Nabe versus Khajiit, and then we got Ainz versus fucking Clementine. And so the battle was pretty fucking cool on both, ends. It was cool to see this dude summon those dragons, and then you thought, oh shit, like what's her name's gonna have a hard time.
Magic and shit.
But then it just turns out that she just goes full fucking Super Saiyan on his ass and turns into her actual battle maid form.
Yeah, because then you find out, oh no, the dragons aren't immune to magic. They're just resistant to magic up to 7th tier.
Yeah.
I got
No, below.
Yeah,
below
she's-
7th tier.
Yeah, yeah.
I got 12th tier. Goes, but that's reserved for the gods. You're pathetic.
You're pathetic, yeah. And so basically she fucking
The battle maids are literally the weakest
like
of
yeah.
the Nazarick. And
Which is
they're-
crazy because they're god level in this world.
Yeah.
So that means they're like
No,
unstoppable.
they're not the weakest. Remember, there's still like those random little dungeon bosses, like that freaking Cockroach King dude, or that.
No, I was making. They're the weakest of the named characters.
Oh, name characters. Okay, then yeah, that's
Because remember, he even said it that they were just made as a joke, not joke, but because they were bored. Because this guild was so strong, they were bored they were getting bored with the game, so they made like characters
Yeah.
to have fun with.
yeah. Okay,
They were supposed to be. They're supposed to be the last line of defense if you were to raid the temple
Right.
of Nazarick. But in reality, they're just cannon fodders.
Yeah. They're just super strong cannon fodder.
They didn't even say that. He just said they just saw them on the same level as the other NPCs. They didn't see. They're not elevated, so they're way. The only ones they ever seen like to care about were the floor guardians.
Yeah.
because they spent time and effort creating those.
Right.
Where the battle maids and all that were just. They were literally made as fat material.
Right,
That's literally what the. If you look up the Wikipedia and the manga,
Uh-huh.
they were literally made as fat material. Fat.
That's fun, like to jerk off to.
Yeah.
That's funny.
yeah, especially given with one of those freaking.
'Cause, like,
Fucking dog.
Yeah,
What
that's
the fuck?
that is weird. Somebody was a fucking furry in that guild, which I guess makes sense because people who would be dedicated like that to a game, some of them probly are furries.
I'll just an undead dog, remember, because it's all stitches. And
That's
everything.
true.
And then there's the freaking cockroach
Tomato,
lady.
tomato.
Then there's the freaking insect lady.
The torturer?
Yeah, the one when
Oh, the one that eats those adventurers, right?
yeah.
Did you get there yet?
No, I don't think so.
It's a great. No, I'm talking about the torture. Like, where she was like, the guy who made her had just gone through had a UTI, and he wanted a character to inflict that kind of punishment to people. And there's literally a scene where she's gonna torture this guy. And goes, and she has like this fucking insect that's just wiggling around,
And it goes up his dick hole.
He goes, oh yeah. He goes, I specialize in the urethra or whatever, like talking about putting things up there and shit. I'm like,
Oh, that's terrible.
Dude, a centipede, right?
My urethra just fucking itches now because of that. Like, I feel like there's
You feel
something crawling
an
in there,
itch
man.
inside your dick, huh?
I don't like that. I don't like this. I want to go home now. Oh, wait. We're doing this at my house. Fuck. Nowhere is safe.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so then the battle was fucking cool as shit. Ainz Al Gun fucking what? What?
What we just said.
Oh, about that?
Yeah, mark
Oh,
it.
what time
That's
was
a
it?
possibility.
Yeah, I'll put that in there. Hour and 5. All right.
Shit, it's already been an hour?
Yeah, man. We have time flies when you're having fun.
We've been talking way too much about fucking... Yeah. We only talked about for Overlord for about 20 minutes.
I think we did it for a little longer than that so far. But anyways, so
Don't excuse me.
we get into the back to the battle. So then, essentially, the battle between Ainz and fucking Clementine is cool because she. What flavor do you want?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you didn't like the strawberry one?
Yeah, I like the strawberry one. Is that what you're giving me?
No, I took the other one.
Do you have the other one?
Oh, you want pineapple?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, yeah.
I did the Tang orange. There.
So then, basically, he goes in and he's a spellcaster, so he's not.
not a battle.
She's like a fighter, so she's just trying to fucking do shit to him.
This is something that's really fucking cool. Sorry, I didn't make a joke.
Yeah, no good.
We're seeing Idrisil's magic and combat system in Lord Ainz and Bone Daddy.
Mhm.
And then we're seeing this world's combat system in Clementine.
Right.
Because from what we saw in the other fight, their magic system works pretty much the same. Because
Yeah.
now everybody's like, oh, okay, this is his spells. And like, she's not surprised by it.
Yeah.
But then we're seeing her with the warrior. She has enhancement skills,
Right. Yeah.
which is something that's not in Idrisil.
yeah.
Where she's doing like, oh, speed boost 1, speed boost 2, flight of the feather or some shit, like giving herself her stat boost.
Yeah.
So he was saying, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Pointless,
But interesting. So then he basically changes. He has this spell that lets him change his class or whatever,
Not a spell, it was an item.
or an item, right? I thought it was a spell.
No, he
could
never
do it.
he never changed his class until the final episode.
Mm.
In this, he was just relying on his skills. His
Oh, yeah, that's
stats
right.
being so much higher just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's max level.
Yeah, that's right. So then, anyways, so she's like stabbing him in the face, and like nothing's happening.
No, I don't think it was that because if I remember earlier, he was able to wield any weapons that were not related to his class. So he's used a certain item
No,
to
that
trick
was
this.
him at the end.
That was when he fought. What's her name?
Using the legendary weapons of his companions. In this aspect, he couldn't bring out the skills of the weapons.
Oh,
because
yes,
he's
that's
not
what
a
it
warrior.
was. Yeah, that's what it was.
And because he was wearing armor, he couldn't use his spells.
Right,
Because,
yeah.
That's one of the drawbacks of being a spellcaster. You can't wear armor. That was just an RPG's trope.
Yeah.
So then he basically fucking crushes this bitch, dude. Like
Dude, yeah, fucking
literally crushes her.
fucking.
But not right before he lets her stab him in both of his eyes.
Oh yeah, a bunch of times, and then he's just like, oh yeah, that does nothing.
Because he wanted to learn how they fight in this world.
Yeah,
She was nothing but information for him.
yeah,
And like, it's fucking cold. But I love that scene where he's like, "Oh no, I'm not here to avenge them. If I was in your shoes, I would have done the exact same thing."
yeah.
But see, the problem is, they were tools for me.
And now you took away
them.
yeah,
You took away my tools. Now we got a problem.
yeah. Now I gotta use what I was gonna learn from them from you, bitch.
Yeah. It was like that Robot Chicken when it was Little Hitler,
Yeah.
where he's like, "Teacher, my desk is too small. Can I have Poland's
Yeah.
table?"
Yeah, I know that.
And then next scene, he has 2 tables. What happened to Poland? Oh, he took to pee.
Yeah.
Goes, my desk is still too small. Can I take Czechoslovakian's table?
Yeah.
And then the final scene, he has all the tables.
Yeah.
He's like, ah. And then there's a kid who's USA. He's like, not my problem. And then you see a little Japanese kid come and knock
like,
over his soda all over.
Oh.
Now it's my problem. And then honestly, that's how
Yeah,
fucking
basically.
went down. But yeah, there's just that. I don't get me wrong. One of the most brutal animes I've ever seen is to this day is still Berserk.
Yeah.
But that scene when Clementine knows she's gonna die, when he's just slowly starting, and she's doing every fucking thing she can do to fucking try. She's clawing at him, fucking trying to bite him. You see teeth flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Her fucking hands are bleeding, and she's just trying to scratch him and shit. And nothing, just nothing. And you just see. Again, this is a quote. This is a plus to the fucking voice actor. You hear it in her voice.
Yeah.
And then that just scene and then it just goes quiet.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, because all he does is just squeeze her.
Yeah.
And
Slowly
just crushes the life out of her. It's crazy.
And then probably the thing that made it that sold it was just the thud when he just let go. It's just
yeah.
With her body, her fucking corpse just falling like.
And don't forget that just like he did with the girl, he makes her do it slow with her too.
Yeah.
So while he was questioning her, you can see all the freaking I forgot what they call it, all the metals like falling off.
Oh yeah, all her tags falling off, and then you see blood come out of her eyes and ears and shit.
Yeah,
fucking, it was
brutal
and
beautiful.
Not Berserk brutal, but fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was fucking great. It was so far the best fucking
because Berserk
fight.
Its brutality comes from its artistic views.
Yeah,
this had good drawing too, but it was everything came together to sell that scene.
Right. Yeah. So basically, after doing this, and then they defeat the dragon guy.
I just love that scene where she takes over. She reveals her whole battle. Sneaks up behind him, stabs him, and then sneaks away. And goes, "What are you doing? I just want you to know that I could have killed you at any point. So I'm gonna beat you with your skill set."
Right. Yeah, which was fucking great. I thought that was awesome.
It was awesome.
I love that scene where Irons, because earlier Irons was like, "Okay, I'm done with this shit." Hey, Nabe, finish it.
Yeah.
He'll show him the power of Nazir.
Yeah. She's like, "We're done here. Just clean up the trash."
Yeah. And so then he basically, after this battle, he basically gets promoted to mithril level.
Yeah.
And
so it wasn't the highest, but it was a huge leap.
It was a huge leap, yeah. And so
we never see him actually, because the next time we see him, he's already adamantite.
Oh yeah, right.
But we don't see him go from mithril to adamantite. It's just it happens off screen.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing too, because a lot of the what should we call it? There's a lot of things that didn't make it from the manga to the anime.
Yeah.
This is something that happened with Slime 2. They had to take a lot of things from the manga out, and it kind of did affect the storyline.
Yeah.
So it might have been in the manga of him doing more adventures, but they had to cut it to make more to get the stuff they wanted to keep.
Right.
Because like in Slime, you watched it, right?
Yes.
Because remember when out of nowhere he already had an alliance with the Kingdom of Belmuth?
Oh, that's what kingdom was that one again? That was the
guy. Those three adventurers that you find out at the end are elves.
Elves. You say the elves, right?
The chick, she's a spellcaster, and the two of them are like one of them is a warrior.
The girl.
You meet them in the second episode when they go in to check for Velda.
Oh yeah. Oh,
remember that's the kingdom they came from.
Wait, wasn't that Falmouth? No.
Yeah, that's not my Falmouth or whatever.
Yeah, no. Oh, the alliance with Falmouth happens in this current new season.
What do you mean?
Oh, Falmouth happens currently in this new season.
Okay, so I'm thinking about the other Belmood. It's the one where the guild is from, where they meet Sushui, whatever her name is.
What's her name? I'm trying to remember what she looks like.
She's the one that Rimuru eats.
She's Shizu. That's what
Shizu, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She's where they meet her, and then she comes to adventure with them.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Now.
Because remember, she comes, all that shit happens, and then the next episode, they're talking about the alliance that they already have with them.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
That was a huge part of the manga. Like, there was a whole thing about how he tricked, the king of them tricked Rimuru into signing that alliance, because in Rimuru's mind, he's like, oh, yes, if I had this kingdom sign over this treaty, we're partners and it's going to work great. But in reality, Rimuru signed a treaty saying that if this small nation ever gets attacked, it is now his responsibility to help protect them. So there was a whole thing about how, because of that, going forward, he's always been more cunning. That was the reason he had been more cutting, and that was completely cut out of the anime because of, even though it was in the manga, they had to cut it out to get the story going faster because there's only so many episodes you can animate.
Right.
And I'm wondering if that's the same thing that Overlord's facing, where we're seeing big jumps like this.
Yeah.
Because I know, I think the next movie that's coming out is a manga thing that didn't make it to the anime.
So they made it a movie.
Yeah.
Which is cool because it gives them something to give an original arc that didn't happen yet. And it lets them say it so we can all get to see it.
And I said it before, and I'm really loving this trend where they're making movies be canon.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing it with Dragon Ball Super, R.I.P. Akira.
Yeah.
We saw it with Demon Slayer. I still don't know if Goblin Slayer's movie was canon. It was a good movie, but I don't know if it was canon. But I don't know. I'm really liking that they're doing that now.
Okay, cool. I like that too. Yeah, it's like it makes it. Whereas before, it's just like, oh, it's just like a non-canon side adventure bullshit thing. Like
it's an hour and a half long OVA. Basically.
Yeah, essentially, it doesn't fit within the normal story.
Right.
I like how like with the way Demon Slayer's doing it, where it's like, oh, this is an arc that instead of making a season, we're making it a movie. And I think that that's something that maybe more mangas should, or more anime should start looking at.
Yeah.
If the manga it's based on supports that, because obviously,
I think it's something that One Piece should have done.
Yeah.
But again, I don't watch One Piece, so I can't speak of it like an expert. But it has like over 1,000 episodes now.
Yeah.
So maybe some of that shit could have been in the movies.
Could have been in the movies.
I don't know. I don't know if One Piece movies are canon. You watched it, right?
Yes, I've seen a few of their movies, but I don't. The only one I'm still debating if it's canon or not is the red movie, because
which is the one that until recently was breaking records.
Yes, because in like near the end of Wano, when Shang-Chi's like talking about some stuff, you see a scene of Uta in the actual show.
Wasn't it one of the movies that didn't one of the movies kind of did like a spoiler, or like they kind of like hinted at Gear 5?
Oh yeah, that was red.
Yeah.
Right. So anyways, so basically we get into this next arc, which is the, Shaltair being mind controlled fucking arc, essentially, which is how they end season 2. So it's at 10, 11, 12, and 13 episodes. Episodes 10, 11, 12, and 13, I should say, not 10, not that many episodes. So basically, Shaltair in episode 10 gets fucking mind controlled by some unknown entity that we don't really fucking know about. And they're trying to figure it out. So
just to go back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
The highest grossing Japanese films, the top 5. Sorry, no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least the top 10 were all animes.
That makes sense.
The top grossing worldwide films. Do you know what this is one of the questions I asked you guys. The number 1 grossing one was Demon Slayer. But which one do you think would be the highest grossing for Miyazaki? Because one of his films is number 2.
So that's the highest one that he's done?
Most likely, yeah. Well, obviously.
Man, I don't know, to be honest with you. It's probably one that I don't fucking expect.
Oh, you've seen all of them, right?
Pretty much. I think I've seen all of them.
Did you see the last one?
I haven't seen the newest one. No, I haven't seen that one.
I didn't see it. It was re-released in the Riverside theater.
Oh, maybe we should go see it.
It already passed.
Oh, well, we could watch it on the Xbox. I'm sure it's digital. I would say, fuck, man.
Take a wild guess while Josh thinks about it.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
What's the highest grossing Miyazaki film?
Miyazaki.
Because it's the second most grossing one from Japan. Just think of all his movies where you think would be the best one or the highest grossing.
I'm trying to remember which movies were his.
That's not a good start.
Well,
I have a horrible time remembering names. Sorry.
I remember one of them was marketed as the Star Wars of anime.
The Star Wars of anime.
Which was
Mononoke. Yeah.
Princess Mononoke.
So you got Princess Mononoke. Okay, you got Porco Rosso.
Ponyo.
You got Ponyo. You got fucking Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
You got let's see. I think of,
My Neighbor Totoro.
oh yeah, Totoro. Fuck, it's probably Totoro. It's probably Totoro's that note. I think it's Totoro. I'm gonna guess Totoro because it's probably fucking that one.
All right.
I'm gonna go with that new because that's the only one I can remember off the bat. Yeah.
It was Spirited Away.
Oh, that's a good one too.
It is one of the because it is the one that is most referenced with no name.
Oh yeah,
So I don't know. I thought that was interesting.
I see Totoro shit all the time though, so I figured.
Yeah, Totoro's probably his. Let's see. What's the next Miyazaki film that's on the grossing list? I think he had a couple of them on there. The Boy and the Heron was number 5.
Uh huh.
House Moving Castle is number 8. Ponyo was number 9.
Damn. So you had 4 movies on the top 10 list.
Princess Mononoke was 14.
That's pretty good.
What was the one you said? My Neighbor Totoro?
My Neighbor Totoro, yeah.
Godzilla -1 was 22.
Dang. That's a great movie.
Yeah, that was an amazing movie.
Dragon Ball Superhero was 28.
Dang. That was a good movie too.
Yeah.
All those Dragon Ball Super movies are fucking good, dude. Like, yeah. They're all good, dude. I don't care what anybody says, man. I enjoy them all. But anyways, back to Overlord real quick. Essentially,
It was not even in the top 50.
that's crazy. We'll just wrap it up with this summary of these 4 episodes, which is essentially he figures out that she's under some kind of mind control. Shaltair is. And that
Well, you also skipped over the part where they introduced the that rogue, the guy with the blue hair.
oh, what's his fucking name?
I can't remember any of their names.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Because the new season, no, not the new season. The last season, he dies in that one, right?
I don't think, no.
No, he doesn't. Never mind.
That was Gazev.
Gazev, yeah, Gazev. No, was it?
No.
So basically, he has to
Does it
figure
say his
out.
name in there?
I don't see it on here.
Brain.
Oh, Brain. Oh, yeah, Brain. That's right. Because he knows he's the martial arts guy, right?
He's like
Or he
the
knows
one that's
martial
like
arts.
right under Gazev or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
He goes through a whole mental breakdown after this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, he needs to. He doesn't know if Ainz doesn't know if he can fucking beat her.
Not because she's stronger than him, but because she's literally built to fight against him.
Right. Yeah.
She uses holy and fire magic, which is the 2 things undead are weak against.
Yeah.
And on top of that, she is high enough where she could close the distance because of those advantages. And I don't know, man. It kind of seemed like the fucking person who made her to be
To
able
fucking take him down if he
take
ever
him
went
down,
rogue.
yeah.
Yeah. So now he's like, fuck. So he figures out that she's being mind controlled by a world class item,
which is the highest tier item in Idrisil.
Yeah.
Which confirms yet again that I not only or think that's not only is magic and skills from Idrisil are coming over here.
Yeah.
Now items have also come over here.
Right. Yeah. So now,
And also the possibility of other players.
yeah,
It's-
theoretically is
It's starting to look like his theory is possible.
Yeah.
Possible.
is anyone else that was potentially in the server at the same time
Yeah.
could be over there with them. So now basically he's trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to do this? Like, I need to beat her. So he basically, that's when he does that whole thing where he's wearing, he uses all that, like that special weapons, right? Of all the other, what are they called? Player characters, right?
Yeah.
And so this is when,
It was actually, but to be on the bright side, but to say before going into this is like, this was a really good, really well animated fight.
yeah, it was very well animated, and it was cool to see it go down the way it did.
And I like it too that it's, sorry, I like it. I really like this fight because not only is it well animated, it's well thought out. Like, they showed, hey, she's dumb, but she ain't an idiot.
Yeah.
He's fucking smart and can plan shit out like crazy,
Yeah.
but he can make mistakes.
Right.
And it showed like, oh yeah, I made all these fucking perfect traps. Okay, yeah, that fucking sucks, but I'm strong enough just to fucking plow through it and get to you. And like, oh shit, that's actually bad.
Yeah.
And then it's also, oh, come at me. I made all these fucking traps.
Yeah.
And she's like, shit, those traps really fucking hurt. He's like, Whew, she bought it. I only had enough magic for one of those.
Yeah. So,
and then the whole faking damage from fire and or holy.
Because he made it look like he had a resistance to holy, right?
Yeah.
Or fire. Which one was it?
Fire.
He was faking that fire was hurting him.
Yeah.
In reality, it was the one he was resisting again.
Right. And so
he was resisting fire. That's
so
what
he was pretending that fire was hurting him. Yeah.
No. He stood their ground like nothing was hurting. That the fire wasn't hurting him. So he was pretending fire wasn't hurting him.
Yeah, because he was resistant to fire.
No,
he wasn't resistant to fire.
But he was just pretending.
He was faking to be strong.
That it was hurting him.
Yeah.
No.
To be strong against it.
Yeah.
Where he was pretending holy magic was hurting him.
Right. Yeah. So then, basically, he makes her use up all her MP or whatever.
But then she still had tricks up her sleeve.
Right. Yeah, she did. But then at the end of that shit was
bullshit. As a person who plays RPGs, and this happens a fucking lot, where you fucking drain the boss of all his skills, fucking play that shit perfectly, kill the boss, and what's that fucking famous trope from fucking Dark Souls and shit? Oh, that was just his first form.
Yeah, basically.
And then she's like, "Oh man, you fucking did all that shit. Too bad I had a revive thing that revived me with all my health, my skills. I'm fully charged. Oh, and you're still a weak little bitch now."
Yeah, basically.
That's still fucking. It was an anime, but it fucking pissed me off as a gamer.
Yeah.
We done that part when she summoned the second form of her, right?
No, where she revived. She died, but she had that revive item that the master gave her. Because Icicle beat her, and then she revived. That was literally how the second to last episode ended, where she revives herself, and they're both like, "Oh, so I'm back to full skills." Oh yeah, I was aware you had that item. And then the final episode is that's when he uses his cash up items.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And then that's when he basically tells her, "Oh, like I know everything about you, bitch. Like, I was friends with your fucking creator, Perro and Chino." And it's a weird name. It's like their gamer tag.
It's a weird name, but it's a fun name to say.
It is, yeah. Perro and Chino. So then he's like, "Oh yeah, I had this all planned out." And so he's like, "Oh yeah, I switched over to the warrior class and I used this armor, and now you're fucked." And so
since I'm already in the warrior class, I might as well use this giant fucking axe.
Yeah.
And like she's like, I know, like she's literally naming the weapons to each supreme being.
Right, yeah. So then basically he kills her dead. And then they go back to Nazarick, and he basically uses 500 million gold to fucking use the resurrect spell or whatever the fuck it is.
The Lizard Village was the second season, right?
That was season 2, yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, well, I haven't finished season 2 yet, so I'm only like halfway through. So we'll do another episode on season 2, 3,
catch up to our level, noob.
Fuck off. So basically, he resurrects her, and she doesn't have any idea about what happened.
The last thing she remembers is right before she got possessed.
Right. And then basically, it does get revealed that the Slain Theocracy was basically the ones responsible for it.
And the only reason that she wasn't completely under... Oh, wait, did they reveal that yet?
What?
No, they didn't. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so then that's when they go back to being Momon and Nabe, and they go back to the village, and it turns out that, he already got to Adamantite class.
Yeah.
And now they're only the third party in the whole fucking kingdom that's Adamantite level. So they're already at the top. And we didn't get to see that, but whatever, it happens. So that was cool. I would say, how would you guys rate season 1? What would you rank it? 9? 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10 for me.
Yep, same.
Yeah, I have to say, to be honest, I give it a 9 out of 10 as well.
The only reason I don't give it a 10 is the lowlies.
Yeah, the lowlies can't do it. Can't do it with the lowlies, but it's not that bad.
Like, I'm almost willing to go 9.5, but no, lowlies is that bad.
It's that bad. Can't give it a perfect.
As a matter of fact, it's a 2.
Matter of fact, I'm never watching this anime again.
The only thing it has going for it is that the twins are not sexualized.
Yep, that's true.
And he fucking hates that Shaltier is coming on to him.
Yeah.
Well, he hates that Albedo is coming on to him, but that's his own goddamn
that was his own fault. He fucked up. So, anyways, yeah. So that's Overlord season 1.
All right. Favorite NPC.
Honestly, I think it's might be Kokaitis, man. Like,
it's for me too.
He's fucking legit, man. I enjoy it. I like him. What's his name? The butler, Sebas. He's pretty cool too, man.
Yeah.
Especially in the both of them really shine in the second season.
Yeah, I've already seen the whole Lizard Man arc kind of with Kokaitis, and that was cool.
The next arc after
is
that
the Sebas one.
Sebas. Holy shit!
Oh,
character development for Sebas is unreal for me, dude. It's fucking great.
Oh, like wasn't like in the I think it was this first season, but remember when he met that freaking undead necromancer's thing?
No, that's the second season.
Second season too. Okay, never
That's
mind
the
then.
arc that Josh is about to go into.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
So we will. It won't be probably the next episode, but it'll be probably the one after.
What do you think about the mad loyalty that the fucking NPCs had to Ainz?
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's like it is an undefeatable
going
loyalty.
to the beginning of season 2 episode 2.
Yeah.
Remember where Shaltir and Albedo are fucking going at it because they both want to bear his next child, or
Right.
whatever?
Yeah.
And like Kokaitis was like, "Why is this a big fucking deal?" And then they're just like, "Well, think about it. The Supreme Beings aren't forever, as we just saw as the other ones abandoned us."
Yeah.
Goes, think about it. It's the next generation of the Supreme Beings that we can continue to serve for the rest of the time. And Kokaitis is just walking away. That is the greatest thing I've ever heard. That is literally he's walking away.
Yeah. True. So
That's how fucking so madly loyal that they want him to have kids so they can continue to serve a Supreme Being.
yeah. That's fucking awesome. Anyways, I love this show. It's fucking great
Especially
so far.
If you like this show as much as you do,
Uh-huh.
when it comes to slime, you're gonna love it, not because
I just don't think I'm gonna like slime.
you won't look. The only reason you hate slime right now is because I love it and you have to fucking be a negative Nancy.
I mean, that's true.
But with this one has RPG elements,
Uh-huh.
not as hardcore as this.
Okay.
But the hardcore thing that this show has that I think you're gonna fucking love
Yeah.
is city building.
Okay. I like that.
And not only that, it's fucking like, I don't know, man. I honestly think you're gonna love it the way Rimuru reacts with everybody.
Oh, okay.
You like the show because the people are blindly loyal to him.
Uh-huh.
In this show, he gets people to be blindly loyal to him, but you get to see it. You get to see how he does it and earn the respect.
Okay.
Because one of the characters I really fucking like right now, especially in the new season, because of what he grew from what he was in the first season to what he is now, is Gabaru,
Uh-huh.
the lizard folk guy.
Yeah.
I fucking hated him in the first season. And then in season 4, like, he's one of his most trusted aides right now. And I'm like, that is fucking cool that he went to the most annoying person to, holy shit. Like, when he was having that conversation with Rimmer in the latest episode, I'm like, wow, he became reliable and fucking all this good shit. And I'm like, that's when I'm like, oh shit, he had character development. I didn't even fucking notice.
Got him.
He's like, no, they already had me. They just got me further in there.
Double got him.
I'm deeper in the Alice in Wonderland hole.
Yeah,
What's it called?
exactly.
Rabbit hole.
Yeah, the rabbit hole. Anyways, all right. Well, you got anything else for this episode?
I'm just saying, trust. If you trusted me with Overlord, trust me with Slime as well.
All right. Well, let's finish fucking Overlord first.
The reason I'm bringing it up is because once you get into the good parts of season 2, you're not gonna stop. You're probably gonna finish season 4 by next week's time.
All right.
I know it's physically impossible with the amount of time you have, but you're gonna find a way.
All right. We'll see about that.
Because going into 3 and 4, you're gonna see really strong city / world building. Or no, it's not even city building. It's fucking kingdom building.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Any last thoughts, Ruben?
Ruben, anything?
Nothing much. I'm just glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I mean, we'll talk about season 2. Well, I don't know what we're gonna talk about on the next episode because Frank fucking runs this show, so I have no idea what we talk about going into these episodes. But
Speaking of me running this show, I just like to say a big giant thank you to all the agents out there. And I hope that you all have a fantastic week. Erica thinks he'll do it to be